Welcome back to our channel. Today is a great day to enjoy the most dramatic moments in this long-running TV series. What happens to Victor when he realizes he's been tricked by Patty and Phyllis? Christine will make Victor realize he was wrong. And what will Victor do next? Oh my god, I'm screaming. I literally cannot even deal right now. Okay, listen. I was sitting here eating my dinner, literally just minding my own business, watching the latest Genoa City drama unfold, and I literally choked on my pasta. I had to pause the TV and text my friend immediately because what is happening right now is actually the most insane thing I have ever witnessed. Victor Newman, the great and powerful Victor Newman, is literally orchestrating his own absolute downfall, and he doesn't even see it coming. The audacity, the absolute blindness of this man. I am honestly living for it, but at the same time, I am just sitting here like, how does he not realize what he is doing? He thinks he is so smart, playing God with everyone's lives like they are just little chess pieces on his massive mahogany board. But mark my words, this is going to end badly for him. I'm dead. I actually cannot breathe thinking about how this is going to blow up in his face. Oh wait, before that happened, actually, let me back up because I keep getting ahead of myself. My brain is just going a million miles an hour, so let's talk about Patty Williams. Yes, that Patty Williams, Victor Newman, in all his infinite, twisted wisdom, has completely bankrolled Patty's return to Genoa City. He is literally funding her entire existence right now. We are talking a massive, luxurious VIP suite at the Genoa City Athletic Club, a brand new wardrobe, unlimited room service, the works. He is paying for a completely cushy, comfortable life for her. Why would he do that? Because he thinks if he keeps her close, he can control her. He thinks it's cheaper and more efficient to keep her wrapped in luxury than to let her roam free in society with all the dark, twisted secrets she knows. He wants her on a leash. But is he actually serious? Has he met Patty? I forgot to mention earlier, and don't even get me started on that. Victor actually used Patty to drug Jack Abbott and hold him captive on a yacht. He literally weaponized her mental instability to destroy Jack's marriage to Diane, which is insane, by the way. So Victor thinks he has Patty totally under his thumb because he's throwing cash at her. He thinks she is just a loyal little pawn who will do whatever he wants as long as she gets to stay in the VIP room. I was watching this and I was like, are you serious? Victor, you cannot buy a leash strong enough for Patty Williams. I got so distracted looking at the GCEC set. By the way, the lighting in that VIP room is gorgeous, but whatever. Anyway, the point is, Victor's money is just sitting there. Patty is spending it, living her best life, and Victor thinks he's the puppet master. Okay, where was I? Right. So, enter Phyllis Summers. Iconic, unhinged, brilliant. Phyllis is currently in the middle of the most epic girl boss takeover of Summers' conglomerate. She has completely outmaneuvered everyone. She has the resources. She has Lauren Finmore standing firmly by her side, which is a total power duo, by the way. I am obsessed with them together. Phyllis literally set a trap so complex and so brilliant that even her own lawyer, Michael Baldwin, didn't see it coming before she fired him. Wait, did I already say that? Whatever. Anyway, Phyllis is on a warpath. She is out for blood because Victor totally screwed her over with the whole Newman Enterprises takeover thing. She is not going to just sit back and take it. She needs to get it together, I swear. But honestly, she is getting it together. She is plotting. And here is where the symmetry of this whole storyline is just chef's kiss. I am literally hyperventilating. So, Victor recently recruited Christine Blair to go after Phyllis. We all know Christine didn't need much convincing because her hatred for Phyllis is deeply, deeply personal and has literally existed since the dawn of Genoa City. Their feud is ancient history, but it is still so bitter. Victor basically found a fully loaded gun named Christine, pointed her directly at Phyllis, and pulled the trigger. He used Phyllis's oldest enemy against her. It was a classic Victor move. Brutal, effective, and completely ruthless. At this point, I'm yelling at my screen, Phyllis, you better do something. And then, oh my god, my jaw dropped. Phyllis realizes she can do the exact same thing to Victor. She is going to pull the ultimate reversal card. If Victor can use Christine against her, Phyllis is going to find someone Victor used and discarded, someone who has every reason to stop taking his orders, and point them right back at him. And who is sitting right there, living it up at the GCAC on Victor's dime. Patty Williams, I'm screaming. I literally cannot handle the poetry of this. Phyllis is going to use Victor's own money, his own funded pawn, to destroy him. The absolute brilliance of it. I had to pause and text my friend immediately because this is soap opera gold. But let's really think about Patty for a second, because we cannot underestimate her. Patty Williams has a deep, complicated history with Jack Abbott. She has a history with Victor. She has a history with this entire town that goes back decades and is darker and deeper than most of the people sitting sipping martinis at the GCAC even want to remember. She is not just some one-dimensional crazy lady. She is a woman who has been consistently underestimated by every powerful person in Genoa City at least once, but she always finds a way to make her mark. Honestly, she is terrifying. You can't look away. And let's not forget what Patty is capable of. I mean, this is the woman who knew Summer Newman had a deadly peanut allergy and literally kissed her with peanut butter on her lips. She almost killed Phyllis's daughter. Which is insane, by the way. How could Phyllis even sit in the same room as her? I would be throwing tables. But that just shows you how desperate and how incredibly focused Phyllis is right now. She is willing to sit down with the woman who tried to murder her child just to take down Victor Newman. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? But honestly, this is the most toxic friendship ever, and I am so here for it. Okay, so picture this scene. I am literally on the edge of my seat. Phyllis Summers, looking absolutely flawless as always, walks into the GCAC. She spots Patty. She walks over, pulls out a chair, sits down directly across from her, and just starts talking. No screaming, no table flipping, just a calm, calculated conversation. At this point, I'm yelling at my screen. What are they saying? The tension is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Phyllis is totally manipulating the situation, guiding Patty, steering her right into the perfect position to strike. She is letting Victor's own habits backfire on him. Why would Patty agree to this? Because she is sick of being a pawn. She wants Jack. She wants power. She wants to be seen. Victor just wants to lock her in a VIP room and use her when he needs to blow up someone's life. But Phyllis is offering her agency. Phyllis is giving her a loaded weapon and telling her where to aim it. Patty is sitting there, drinking her expensive champagne paid for by Victor's black card and plotting his absolute demise with Phyllis Summers. It is the most unexpected, unhinged, wild alliance that Genoa City has seen in years. I am calling it now. This is going to end badly for everyone involved, but it is going to be incredibly entertaining to watch. Victor is so arrogant. He thinks he has everything under control. He thinks Patty is just a crazy woman he can buy off. He has no idea that Phyllis has essentially hacked his own system. She is redirecting his funds, his resources, and his human weapon right back at his own empire. I honestly sound a little unhinged myself right now, but I don't even care. I am so invested in these people like they are my actual family. I keep thinking about how Victor is going to react when he finds out. He is going to lose his mind. The great Victor Newman, outsmarted by Phyllis Summers and Patty Williams. The absolute humiliation of it all. He funded his own assassin. He paid for the VIP room where his downfall was plotted. It's actually Shakespearean. It really is. I can't even deal. I need the next episode right now. I am literally going to go crazy waiting to see how this plays out. Wait, let me circle back to the Jack Abbott of it all, because I forgot to mention earlier how Patty's obsession with Jack plays into this. Patty still thinks she and Jack are soulmates, especially after that whole drug yacht incident. She thinks Diane is the only thing standing in her way. Phyllis knows this. Phyllis is so smart, she is probably using Patty's obsession with Jack to fuel her hatred for Victor, since Victor is the one who set up the whole yacht thing, then just left Patty hanging. Phyllis is probably whispering in Patty's ear, telling her that Victor is the real villain. Victor is the reason she doesn't have Jack. It's so manipulative and so brilliant. I am literally in awe of Phyllis's mind right now. And what about Lauren? Lauren is standing by Phyllis through all of this. Lauren Finmore, who usually tries to be the voice of reason, is totally backing Phyllis's play. Even after Phyllis fired Michael, that is true loyalty, honestly. Or maybe Lauren just hates Victor that much right now. Everyone is just so mad at Victor, and honestly, he deserves it. He has been running roughshod over this town for way too long. It is about time someone beat him at his own game, and the fact that it's Phyllis using his own money to do it is just the cherry on top. Okay, seriously, I need to calm down. My heart is racing. But mark my words, this Phyllis and Patty alliance is going to go down in soap opera history. It is iconic. It is messy. It is so dramatic. I am going to be glued to my screen for the next month watching this explode. Victor Newman, you better watch your back, because the girls are teaming up and they are coming for your crown. I'm done. I can't breathe. Best storyline ever.